Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwig. I thought I would come to you midweek and let you know how things are going on my deeper state keto. So I've had a really interesting week as far as my weight is concerned. So deeper state keto started on the 23rd of April. I did 2 weeks of onboarding, which means I've increased my calories and kept them that way for 2 weeks. And after the 2 weeks, I start phase one. Onboarding is done for people who are consuming too little calories, which is what I've been doing. Especially since surgery. So it's been a challenge to get in all the calories, but I've been doing it. The beginning of phase one is finding my protein threshold to make sure that I'm getting the amount of protein that my body requires. Specifically, everybody's different, so specifically for my body. And so I have increased my protein and decreased my fat, which is part of the protocol. And I'm finding it a little more difficult to get my protein in. So I've actually had to start with my protein shakes again. That's ice in there. And just to give you an idea of the meal, if you're not following me on Instagram, because that's where I post all my meals. So right here, I've got myself a tuna salad. The light's kind of funky here. I've got tuna salad. So it's a whole can of tuna with 3 leaves of lettuce. So it's pretty bulky. It's quite a bit. I've got 12 olives because I love my olives. And I've got 3 pieces of cheese. This meal here is going to take me roughly 45 minutes to eat. This is a huge amount of food for me to be able to put into my pouch. So what I often will do now is for my meals, which I'm having now, one at lunch and usually one at about 5 o'clock for dinner. Right now it is almost 10 o'clock and I'm just having my third meal. So this is going to be a bit of an issue for me, I think, tonight. But what I'll do is I will prepare what I'm going to eat and I'll take it to my desk in my office and I will work and pick at the meal over the course of an hour and still get in all my calories. Now, if you didn't watch my last video, I am going to repeat what I said. I am absolutely dumbfounded with the fact that I have been losing weight, eating almost 1,900 calories a day. It just goes against everything I have ever been taught about what a woman should eat. Not what they should eat, but how much they should eat, how much they should consume. I'm sorry, my camera is not coming off the top of my head. Yeah, I am not feeling the least bit deprived on this program. I did start the coaching with Crystal Love Monday, so I was already 2 weeks into the deeper state keto. The beginning of the third week was when I started my first workout with Crystal Love. She tailored a program specifically to me. I took pictures of the kind of exercise equipment that I have in my own home gym and sent them all to her and let her know everything that I have. She tailored and let her know what kind of injuries I've had in the past and stuff, and she was able to tailor a program specifically for me. It is a butt kicker. I'm enjoying every single bit of it, but it is a butt kicker. And I can tell that what she set up for me is coming from a professional bodybuilder. But I love it. I'm loving every bit of it. There's not a lot of cardio. It's 10 minutes every day, just kind of a warm-up kind of thing. And then I'm lifting weights. And I've done weightlifting in the past and really, really enjoyed it. But I have a hard time getting into it on my own. But the motivation, knowing that, well, I guess a little bit that I've paid her for her services. So I've put the money out there. I'm investing in myself. But I'm also I also take things as a challenge. When I originally saw what she had for me, there was one piece of equipment that I have in my gym. It's called a Zero Runner from Octane Zero Runner. And it's quite a unit. I purchased it the day before I hurt myself. I pulled my, I tore my ACL and severely damaged my meniscus before surgery. So like 2 years ago now, the day before I did that, I bought this machine, and it was, I never used it. I never used it even once. And then when I would get onto it after, like in the last 6 months, it kind of scared me. But it was also extremely tough. Very, very tough. And so I could do about a minute. The first thing on the list of my workouts, she's got 5 workouts for me to do, 6 if you include the core, but the core workouts are done at the end of every workout. So the very first thing that she had was do a warm-up on the Zero Runner, and I went, oh my God. But you know what? I pushed through it. My body kind of went numb at about 3 minutes, and then I hit the zone where I was like almost euphoric, and I really enjoyed it. So then I did, the next night I did the bike. No, next night I did the elliptical trainer. Then I did the bike, and then I did the Zero Runner again. So 4 nights later, I was able to get to 4 minutes before I was really sucking wind. Where before I got to like 50 seconds and I was sucking wind the first time I was doing it. So I felt really good about that. I am pushing myself to failure in most of the sets of workout exercises that I do. I've done a program in the past. It was with Bill Phillips. If anybody's familiar with that, it's the Body for Life with Bill Phillips. And I learned how to push myself to failure. And that's what I'm doing with this program. I am feeling the changes very quickly. So now, my first workout was Sunday evening. I'll be doing it Sunday to Thursday. I still need to talk to her and see if she wants me to do anything for a weekend. Because I'm not 100% sure on that. But I will still move, like I've told you guys before. Just because it's a rest day doesn't mean you play dead. So my plan is to get a hold of her and talk to her about that. She's very easy to get a hold of. So I'd highly recommend her services if anybody's thinking about it. So what else was I going to tell you? I know I started going on one road, and I kind of got sidetracked, and now I totally forget. But isn't that typical of me? I think most of you who watch me know that I do that. Oh yeah, no, I know, I remember. So at the beginning of this week, so my first workout with her was Sunday. Just to take a step back here for a second, when you're trying to find a protein threshold, you're at your protein threshold when you start to gain weight. Now, this program does not want you changing your macros midweek. So you continue to do that for the rest of the week. Like if you're going to gain weight, you just stick with it for the rest of the week, and then at the end of the week you change your macros up to accommodate. So what I noticed is the day after my first workout, you guys know that I work out at night. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not, but the day after, I noticed I gained weight. The day after that, I gained weight. The day after that, I gained more weight. So 6. I don't remember the exact numbers. Probably should have written them down. But anyways, and then this morning, my scale started going down again. So I think what happened, number one, I changed my macros. So I'm not really sure if it's because of the macros and protein threshold, or if it's because of these workouts. Because I don't know this as fact. I know from watching other people's YouTube videos and the information that I've learned from there. When you start working out as intensely as I have been in these last few days, what you're essentially doing is you're tearing your muscle fibers, and then they're stronger when they repair themselves. I believe that's how it works. If I'm wrong, please let me know below. If I'm right, let me know below. It's my understanding that during that process, once you've torn your muscle fibers, I'm not talking about a painful tear break, but like working out, tearing muscle fibers, that you'll retain water. And I have noticed, and right from the morning after my first workout, that my ankles were really quite swollen. So I know I was retaining quite a bit of water. So like I said, I'm not sure because I started the workouts, I increased my macros at the same time. And so another thing I'll be consulting with Crystal about. And yeah. So I'm going to keep this one short. 10 minutes. I'm going to keep it that short. So, okay. So if you're new to my channel, hey. And if you are have been following me for a while, thank you so much for sticking around. I totally love each and every one of you. You guys keep me motivated to keep going. If you want to continue to receive notifications that I have put a video out there, there's a little bell in the corner someplace there. Click that so that you get the notifications that I have put up a video. But for now, I'm going to say I gotta get some of this food in, and then I gotta get out to the gym and work out. That might be a bit of a challenge, but for now, I'll let you know another day how it worked out. Peace out, peeps.